Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the GG.Bet Winter Cup, where we are here for the third and final map of this series. I wasn't entirely sure whether or not we get here because that Inferno game came down to the wire, but Ambush did enough to take us to Train, and now it definitely feels like a game that is up for grabs for both of these teams. Again, Phoenix making a lot of solo plays from what we're seeing, and I feel like Ambush have done a pretty good job at countering that. So I wish that Phoenix would maybe just, play a bit safer in some of these rounds. I feel like if they had good executes alongside their solo plays, they could really benefit from that in some of these rounds. We'll wait and see, though, because their playstyle can sometimes be very successful when their players are on point. So heading into Train, it's Thomas who gets the first chance for a frag. Doesn't make the most of it though. Ambush are just running it onto this A-bomb site. And this is going swimmingly for them. The Danes are destroying Phoenix in this round. It's an absolute massacre. Not a single kill for Phoenix. And if Ambush win the individual fights, this game is probably over. If they can win on individual aim, I feel like Phoenix don't have much of a backbone to be able to fight with. So if that's a recipe of things to come in this game, I am worried for this Phoenix side. Taking some early damage from the nades over in T main. Molotov, but what is that from Crucial? Unbelievable shots, especially onto the second man. He somehow gets the kill to go his way. Back to a 3v3, thanks to the heroics from Crucial in this round. CK, here's Mighty Max. Easy kill with the UMP. Spots the second player. Just puts the Molotov down to keep himself safe. In the meantime, Rouse is trying to sneak into the back lines. And there we go. Eventually, CK spots Surreal. Only Thomas left alive. He takes a fair bit of damage. And again, Crucial did what he could, but the rest of the team haven't got a single kill between them. Well, Ambush off to a good start on Train. On the T side as well. If they could carry this through, they would be in a really good position. The bell rings at the end of the round as Ambush take a 2-0 lead. At the very least, Thomas saves a scout for this upcoming round. Here's that shot from Crucial. 3 health. One more tick of the molly was about to kill him, and then he lands the shot somehow. Ridiculous scenes in and around that blue train. But again, it leads to nothing. Crucial's in the same spot again, by the way, with the Deeg. He wants to do the same again. And doesn't check the position that Crucial played in the very previous round. Bit of an oversight there. Eventually he will be run down though. The MAC-10 can cut through the players without Kevlar very quickly. Oh, very quick kill from Berry again. Team damage probably helping. And Surreal gets an assist on his teammate. And again, Thomas in a similar position. Just trying to save or maybe do some damage at the end, which will not happen. Berry making money in this round. Gets 4 kills with that MAC-10. However, this is going to be the first opportunity for Phoenix to get the buys going. Crucial, the only player on Phoenix to get a single kill so far. He's got 3 of them. The rest of the squad have all not got a kill between them. Or in the hands of Crucial. Larson also has one on the ambush side of things. So it looks like for Phoenix, Surreal will be playing that B site. I think he likes to play those positions where you kind of have to play for information, where you have to mainly just make sure you stay alive. Seems like he's oftentimes playing those sorts of spots. CK has managed to find the opening kill though. Some simple flashes over the top, and Thomas is also caught in the open. Crucial able to trade off the back of his teammate, so it's into a 3-on-3. The bomb had been left behind this entire time. Ambush decide to slow things down. I think Rouse has realized he might not be so safe pushing in through A main. There's lots of different angles you have to be aware of, so he'd rather group up with the rest of his team. And Ambush are just going to try to use strength in numbers at this point. All 3 players grouping up over at Ivy. They put their first smoke down. They have further pieces of utility if they require them. Mighty Max trying to contain this push in through the back lanes. The timing is good for him, but he doesn't get the kill he was looking for. Only 1 shot landing there. Now Mighty Max needs to be slightly careful. He can hear the players pushing him, but with 20 seconds left, Ambush have no choice. They've got to go for this fight, and Mighty Max unloads with the M4. All 3 players dropped in a matter of seconds by Mighty Max. Good work from him. Again, he's had a couple of rounds now where he's had important multi-kills. Yeah, well played by Max there. Realizing the time was low, realizing he can just fall back, take a different angle, one that's going to be difficult for them to deal with on the elevated position. And then Ambush just can't trade. It comes down to just not being able to trade onto that player. It's not an easy spot to call either, because you're not often in that position where you're pushing in and you're having to pull out that red trade. From that side, especially. Okay. Larson didn't connect that shot somehow. He spotted the head, and I guess he shot the train instead. Barry loves walking through these smokes. He's got good timing, but Mighty Max, again, is too quick on the trigger. Thomas the same. And this is where Ambush can start to struggle, because, again, they're making good reads. They're just losing the fights right now. Larson left in a 1v4. Well, he's heard that AWP shot. Crucial though. Connects on the second one. That second AWP not saved by Phoenix. But yeah, they're getting it going quickly here. So here's that shot from Larson. I mean, that's on him. That's definitely not on the train. I'm sorry, I can't explain that to you guys. I cannot. At least, okay, I wear glasses, so my eyesight isn't the best. So maybe I'm seeing something wrong. But to me, that looked like that was dead on the player's head and not the train. Someone in chat suggesting bullet drop. Maybe they've added bullet drop to the game and they didn't tell anyone. Who knows? Did he shake his crosshair? I did not see that. Maybe. I'll have to look back at the clip. Either way, Crucial's got an opening kill this round. Not with all that much to work with. Berry's got an AK. A couple of players just stuck with Glocks. So oftentimes teams play a solo player on B at the start of the round on their CT side, but you can see now for Surreal, he's got the assistance of Crucial. which means that he can focus on the ramp while Crucial holds the long-range angle over its upper, and the bomb jumps onto Surreal's head. Interesting fight there. Crucial misses again. These are shots he should probably be landing because now the bomb plant looks likely. Indeed, SMF can get the bomb down safely on the site. Okay, trying to fight its way out of this one. The rest of the team come through with the kills. So bomb plant at the very least for Ambush, but that's all they can get out of the round. Phoenix tie things up. And I will say the bomb plant helps Ambush a fair bit into this one. They can get a good buy into this round now, all except for Berry. You can see our odds over at GG.Bet continuing to favor Phoenix, even though we had a close map there over on Inferno. I think that is fair enough. I think overall Phoenix should have the edge on the firepower. And that's really what they've been using in some of these early rounds, it feels like. In from Pop Dog. This was a gun round from Ambush, and they have just been crushed. Berry trying to push the B's site, but Surreal hears him moving through the molly. And Larson again left in an impossible position with the AWP. It's weird because Ambush are buying the AWP, but Larson now in a couple of rounds has been the last man left alive, and his teammates are dying so quickly that he can't even use the AWP too successfully. You'd think that Ambush would play slow at the start of the round and maybe wait to see if Larson could get a pick, because he's been looking solid with the sniper, but not to be this time. And these convincing round wins are allowing Phoenix to start to build up that money. Crucial should be good to have the AWP in a fair few of these upcoming rounds. They could go for the double AWP setup if they wanted to, with how much money Phoenix now have on the board. Max, be careful, they're closing the distance, but again the AK just sprays them down. Max's sprays have been looking solid so far this game, even though it looked like he might be about to be caught in that one. The pistols can't run him down. Again, back to a good buy from Ambush. Plenty of nades. Larson on the AWP. I think this is where they should really slow the game down. Wait to see if Larson can win an opening fight. The only problem with that is that Phoenix are a team that like to use their individuals, but there it is. Larson gets the opening pick that Ambush were looking for. The AWP on AWP fight goes the way of Larson, and Larson clears the close corner, doesn't get the kill he was looking for, but Mighty Max eventually goes down. 2 entry kills for Larson, and they just keep on going. As soon as Ambush get 1 kill, they decide they've had enough. They decide they don't want to lose any more rounds. At least not in a row. And Surreal is simply going to have to save. He was just watching the kill feed this round. Especially with the early rounds that Ambush got here. They don't need too many round wins to be in a decent position. I'd say if you get 6 rounds, you're absolutely in the game still. There's some teams like Mouse Sports, for example, who you're watching at Epicenter. They were a team that it felt like they only needed like 5 rounds on their T side because their CT sides were so good. And you could kind of see that they played like that they knew they only needed to get a certain amount of rounds on their T side. They took some big risks, but when those risks paid off, they got rounds on their T side, and then they carried it through with a really impressive CT performance. So it kind of depends on the team as to where your strengths lie. Most part though, I expect the CT side of Train to be better for the large majority of teams. I think that's a fair assessment. midst of the molly, who's certainly been heard there. Max goes for the fight. Berry's in the back lines, though. Max heard him go through the molly, but they don't know he's here. Or at least they don't look like it. Now Crucial turns around, so it looks like they finally realize that Berry could be behind them. Won't be the easiest shot for Crucial to land, but as long as he can connect it, there's only one player here. Who goes first? You'd expect it to be Berry. Silence all across the map before the storm, and oh no, Crucial's looked away. They don't know Berry's here. He's behind them. They've already found an entry. Berry gets one for free in from behind, and now Surreal has got a whole lot to do. Good first kill with the AK, but he was always going to be run down there with how many players were coming his way. Phoenix just losing track of Berry's position in all of the chaos. It looked like Crucial had a good idea, but as soon as Berry heard the scope in, he thought, you know what? I'm going for this. I think I've got the flank. And he was right in his assessment. That seems to be Berry's game plan in a ton of these rounds. Just try and get into unexpected positions and then just win rounds for my team. And it's worked surprisingly well in quite a few of these rounds now throughout this series. Seems to have a good knack for getting into those sneaky positions. At the end here, some trades are going down. Only Thomas getting to save for Phoenix. The AK carried over into the next round. Ambush starting to get some rounds on the board on their T side. Larson looking for the pick. Crucial. Almost taken down there. Again, that blue train can be very awkward with its hitbox sometimes. I remember a shot from Guardian, which looked like it should have absolutely landed, which somehow didn't. This time the shot does land just through the train, so Crucial's down to 23 health. Over the top, and there's going to be a free frag. Larson just waiting until Mighty Max settles to make sure that he's not going to miss a moving target. Back to a 4v4. Thomas again has been pretty quiet this series for Phoenix. It would be nice to see him step up. Molly misses onto the bomb site, but Crucial repositions anyway. He goes through the molly and gets a great kill onto Thomas. Not much he can do if shots are landing like that. Bomb dropped by Robin, but it might be too little too late because again, Surreal has to salvage the round, and on the rotate, he's not given many opportunities. Berry closes it out with 2 kills. Another round where Berry has good impact with his frags. And Ambush are into the lead. This is not looking good for Phoenix. You can already see those odds turning around. 6 rounds is probably enough for Ambush on their T side to feel pretty comfortable. But if they get even more, they are going to be very, very happy. Again, leading the charge. Dodges those early nades. Tries to take a fight. This time he loses it though, and I was expecting Berry to have some backup there. He doesn't this time. I'm definitely getting Carrigan vibes from the way that Berry's playing individually right now. I know that Carrigan loves to just fly out through A main and have his teammates back him up. Just unfortunately, there's no one there to trade Berry this time. Crucial. York coming into play. Look at how many players are on this B bomb site. Robin also here to assist. That is much more like it from Phoenix. Getting all the kills without losing a single player. think that round more came down to Phoenix having a good read as to what Ambush were doing. They get the opening kill onto Berry, and then they have plenty of players ready on the B bomb site. Again, look at Berry's aggression. It's unreal. Every single round, he's the man pushing in, and this time he gets the opening kill. It's so good for his team when he gets that opening frag, because now Phoenix, again, just kind of wondering how they've let Berry get into a position where he can find that frag. This time he has to jump across, and Thomas is set up for a very easy kill. SMF trying to see if he can do the same on the entries. It's CK who steals the kill away from him. Ambush now playing 3v3, decide they don't want to fully commit to the bomb site, but that might be a mistake. They're stuck in no man's land. Mighty Max lands a couple of good shots at the end with the AWP. I think that's 4 rounds now where Mighty Max has had multi-kills, where he's been important, integral in some of these rounds. Phoenix back on track with a couple of good round wins. Mighty Max has picked up the orb. That's a weapon we've seen very little of so far today. Train is definitely one of the maps where we always said it felt like this is a really good map for the weapon, and, well, that's not a good fight for CK with the MAC-10. Crucial's AWP goes up against him. Phoenix not giving away any of the map for free. Fighting for Ivy. Ambush might just have to try and make some hero plays now. Down in a 3v5. They realize the B site might be their best option. Surreal is currently alone in this position, but Mighty Max has spotted the players as they move into the B bomb site. Surreal doesn't hear the player up close. Rouse wins that first fight. Now this round could be on the cards for Ambush. 2v4 though. He's come back from Rouse. Didn't realize another player was about to round the corner. SMF mollied into the open. Surely he's in trouble. Mighty Max coming in from the backside. Phoenix close out the round. I think if Ambush didn't lose those first 2 fights, that B take could have been good for them. But because they were down in a 3v5, it was never going to be an easy one to recover. Phoenix using some early nades in A main. Stop Berry's shenanigans from happening in all these rounds. Oh, CK taking huge risks here. Does do some damage to Surreal though. Phoenix's setup has been fairly similar in most of these rounds, certainly at the start of the rounds. It's just a case of, in some rounds, they go aggressive in some of their spots, but they're generally playing the same positions. You can be pretty sure that Surreal is alone on B at the start of almost every single one of these rounds. So I guess that's part of the reason why CK feels confident moving down the ramp. Ouch. That's not what Robin wanted. CK gets exactly what he wanted though. Opening kill for his team. "32 seconds left on the clock. Ambush not being very active in this round, but they're going to have to speed this one up as they move into A. Thomas is still on the site, but he loses the fight. Rouse with a couple of critical entries in this round. Crucial somehow lands that shot. Beautifully done with the AWP, but there are 2 more players to find. Oh, it's Surreal who comes in from Connector to get the first frag through, and now CK is looking to see if there's a fight given to him. Now he's been spotted. Now they know where he is. He's trapped behind Pop Dog. Crucial can just hold this angle with the AWP. Shot does land, but it does almost no damage. And CK lands the quick kill. Crucial is on the bomb. He's locking this one. He's locking it down, and the defuse comes in. CK needed an insta headshot on that peak, and he didn't quite connect it. So Phoenix come away with 9 rounds at the half. If Ambush didn't win that pistol in those early rounds, they could have been in trouble in this one, but they did enough. 6 rounds on the board means it is anyone's game here. I think they would have really liked to get that round at the end there, though. Ballsy call from Crucial to stick the bomb, though. Credit to him for just taking kind of matters out of his own hands, putting it all on the opponent. And it pays off for him. I think in general, you notice pros rarely like to stick the defuse because they always want to be in control of the fights. They always want to feel like they've got the chance to land the shot, to make the play. Especially when you've practiced so hard and your aim is as good as these guys. You always want to be the one that kind of has the chance to land the shot. So credit to Crucial for just sticking the bomb there. Well, Ambush won their T-side pistol. Can they do the same heading into the second half? Would be a nice way for them to start this one. As we head into Phoenix's T-side, Mighty Max picks up some nades. I think he's dropped a P250 for Crucial, who is waiting eagerly to pick that one up. Over on the Ambush side, Berry buys the kit. Currently top fragging for his team. So this P250 can get very long-range headshots, basically the same as the USP. You can get that insta-kill anywhere on the map. Early damage done to Robin, who is just testing the waters over at the B site while the rest of the team sets up this A play. The flash goes over the top, and Phoenix is ready to go. Crucial with the drive-by on the P250, lands a long-range shot. That's exactly why you buy that weapon. Surreal is able to close the distance now because they're onto the A site. SMF trying to work around the site itself, but Crucial saves his teammate, and it's all on Berry and CK, side by side on the bomb site. Good shot from CK. Gets gifted the 1v1 battle against Surreal. Smoke goes onto the bomb, but Mighty Max can't make the most of that. He doesn't connect the kill. CK goes down, and Crucial has to spam the smoke, and he does. The P250 is dead on the head of Berry. Beautiful round from Crucial. The P250 gets dropped to him. They put a lot of weight on his shoulders, and he delivers for Phoenix as they win the pistol round off the back of an individual play. And if Crucial continues to play like that, then Phoenix could really start to run away with this game. And remember, Crucial's the AWPer of this team, so they want to get that money going early. They want to get the AWP into his hands if he's having a good time, if he's having a good game. And winning the pistol round is the best way to do just that. Kill at the start of this one from Surreal. Phoenix making 100% sure that no one is in pop dog with all the nades and then the Molotov. And just as the Molotov fades, Berry decides he'll put a shot into pop dog to make Phoenix think there's a player. Unfortunately, Berry's caught moving back to the bomb site, and A is now wide open. This will be 11-6 for Phoenix. A force buy from Ambush. Unsuccessful on this occasion. These Those MAC-10s haven't got any kills yet. As soon as I say that, Robin changes that fact. Getting the $600 for the kill reward on the MAC-10. There's a player in connection. Spot. And no gun save for Ambush. They're probably going to be on a full eco. While Phoenix rack up some extra cash at the end of the round. And again, now that those MAC-10s have got some extra money, I think I'd like to see Robin in the next round maybe drop the AWP for Crucial once we head into the gun round. Five USPs for Ambush. Might as well just stack together. See if you can get a kill or two. See if Phoenix make any mistakes. I think these are the rounds where Phoenix can get a bit hungry for frags that they don't need to. You can already see that Thomas has been picked off. Like, this is a risk that Crucial probably doesn't need to take. It normally doesn't matter too much because you're only against the USPs, but there we go. Another kill goes against them. And there's Rouse landing some good shots again. Oh, he almost does the damage onto Robin as well. Phoenix, oftentimes, at least in my opinion, are a bit lackadaisical against those low buys. They end up losing an AK there, and losing plenty of players. But it doesn't matter too much. They win the round, and you can see the odds certainly favoring them. Let's see if this round changes that, though, because Ambush have whipped out the double AWP setup. Larson only has 5 kills right now in this game. The AWPer needs to change that heading into this second half. I was talking about getting the AWP onto Crucial early. He's taken damage, as has Surreal, but he's already got the opening kill for his team, even if he took a dink in the process. Berry for a fight, but Thomas just holds it down with the SG. That's the perfect position for the scope rifle to be in. Larson just can't land these shots. He has got a kill on the round, but he keeps on missing. I don't think he's realized the player's moved from E-box. He's still looking at this position. There's the flash coming in from Robin, making sure he can get the opening kill. Now they know that SMF is on this A site, but they still want to just fight him. They want to win by elimination, and they will. Team Ace for Phoenix. Again, just flexing their individuals at this point. And Ambush are in real trouble now. Landing on Robin. 1 health for Robin there. Very lucky to be alive. Again, though, he gets away with it. Larson doing damage himself. There we go. Eventually Robin's dealt with. The nade comes back at Larson, though. Okay, flank from Berry brings it to a 2v2. Again, these low buys coming close, but Mighty Max can plant in the open, which is such a powerful position to be in. Surreal already in connector, a position that SMF wasn't ready for. And he's given away his position. I think that should spell the end of this one. Don't mind the idea from Berry here. Just to try and get away, or maybe get a different angle. He gets the first kill onto Surreal. Berry's going to have a look at this one. Mighty Max is close by. He needs an insta-kill. He needs it right now. Berry. Oh, there's the reaction shot, but he still doesn't have time. Maybe if he had a kit, he could have had it, but even then it would have been close. Nice kill from Berry, but he just has to save the AWP at the end there. Gets an extra molly as well. Always nice. 15-6. Feels like Ambush might be down and out of this one. Another buy for them. A single round on the CT side. That has to change here. Larson lands a shot this time round. Thomas gets one trade back. So thinking of moving through this smoke. He's just taken significant damage though. Down to 3 points of health. He's clearing heaven. Crucial's got the kill in the meantime. Somehow we're into a 2v3. Oh, SMF gets a good kill there. Molotov forces SMF forwards. Surreal. Okay then. That's a kill. Straight through the smoke. SMF will not be happy about that one. But Surreal has got the lineups. And now Rouse could be caught. Oh no, he's got a clear behind him. Surreal somehow hasn't spotted him. He didn't move into connector, but surely they should see him. What is happening? Rouse eventually drops down, and now they know where he is. Nade onto the bomb site. Rouse closing the distance, but there's a man in heaven waiting for him. Surreal closes out the round with the final 2 kills, and Phoenix are just 1 round away from victory. Well, Ambush made this a really close series in those first 2 maps, but it looks like Train was just a bit too much for them to handle. Nice shot from CK. Again, we're seeing some good things come out from Ambush. It's just too little too late here. They're 15-6 down. I just don't see the comeback happening. Thomas waiting for the smoke to fade. Luckily, there's no one on the other side of it, and Berry could have been caught. Thomas into the bomb site. Oh, the transfer is beautifully done. Spinning around onto the second man. CK caught from behind. This smells like it is all but over. Ambush tried their best in this winner's match, but Phoenix have been unbeatable here on Train. SMF and Larson looking for the retake, but Thomas gets a third and a quad kill to close it out. Thomas showing up on Train, as it is Phoenix who take it over the line at the end there. 16-6 to win the series 2-1. Thank you guys for watching. My name has been Hawker. I brought you these first 2 series, but we're going to be switching out the casting for the last one. I believe Squid will be taking over. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to stick around. We've got one more game coming up after